Matt. Matt.
My playground is out in the woods, back in the sticks, this is my hood. Waking up early with nature's hand in mine. Finger on the trigger just to seal the deal. Feel the chill, shoot the kill. It's the thrill, it's the skill, it's the rush, it's the dust and grime. Living the backwoods life.
You want to talk about big bucks? Northeast Missouri, borders Illinois, just south of Iowa.
Northeast Missouri is in the heart of big buck country. It's also the home of our good friend Travis Fleer, who owns Spikes and Spurs Outfitters.
Well, we started Spikes and Spurs 6 years ago. We had a lot of property and stuff that was going to waste. We wasn't hunting a lot of it, so decided to open a little outfitter business, and it's grown ever since then. Seeing people's reactions whenever I get them in camp and get them on deer like they've never seen before, that's more satisfying to me than going out and killing something myself. You know, it's a blessing to see people come in, you know, and see grown men just ecstatic about killing a nice deer.
We've been hunting with Travis at Spikes and Spurs Outfitters for several years now. Kevin's taken a couple of really nice bucks. Woody's had encounters with some really big bucks. I've seen some great bucks. You just never know what's going to walk out in this part of the country.
With experiences like that, you probably think Travis must do this 24/7. He probably thinks about big bucks 24/7.
Like the rest of us, Travis works for a living. If he's not in the woods, you'll find him in the middle of Lewistown at his tire shop.
No, I also run a tire shop, uptown, Fleer Tire and Auto, and this is just kind of a side job, it's a hobby, kind of, you know, to meet new people, and it's fun for me to have deer hunters come into camp. It's got something to look forward to.
Travis does a great job for all of his clients. He's got an awesome new lodge. He's out there working hard all the time, putting out Antler King minerals, putting in Antler King food plots, just creating a perfect big buck habitat for all of his clients. Kevin set up on the edge of this big wood block, trying to catch these deer coming from a soybean field back into the woods to bed down.
I don't either. Matt.
Kevin, you're off a little bit, buddy.
Now the video shows that deer definitely dropped. He was already alert. I should have known to aim where he was gonna be instead of where he was. But what you may not have seen is I had to shoot through a little hole to shoot where that deer was. Now I was shooting the Ultra Rest HDX from Quality Archery Designs. It's a fall away rest. It definitely improves your accuracy, but the total containment keeps your arrow set all the way through the draw, and it gets out of the way to make sure that I was shooting accurately through that hole. Now, where I aimed, that's my fault. The fact the arrow flew true and perfect, that's quality archery designs.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these quality companies: Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer; Muzzy Broadheads, bad to the bone; Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world; Quality Archery Designs, focus on the shot, we'll take care of the rest; Ozonics, scent control that works; HuntForce.com, find your game; Ghost Blind, total concealment in any environment; Lethal Human Scent Elimination, be certain, be lethal; Hunter Safety System, dedicated to saving hunters' lives; Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors; Game Plan Gear, advanced hunting systems; Black Eagle Arrows, superior carbon technology; Knockout Lighted Knocks, finally a frustration-free lighted knock; Mammoth Coolers, the best cooler since the Ice Age; by Spot Hog See Easy Reflective Outdoor Products, Steady Stock, and by these great companies.
Another Ozonics aha moment.
We're in Canada and this buck busts us setting up. Amazingly, he comes back. He's straight downwind and he's focused in on our blind. He never smells a thing. Nicole double lungs him.
Thank goodness for Ozonics. Later, another buck comes in straight downwind again, and Pat arrows him.
We double down on downwind bucks, all from the ground on the same day.
That's when we knew Ozonics really works.
Tell us your aha moment at ozonicshunting.com.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Cranky Hunting Gear. It's time to climb.
Yeah, I'm definitely living the backwoods life. We have some of the best hunting in Missouri here. I've been blessed my whole life and had trophy deer at my back doorstep. And I don't think it gets any more backwoods than Lewistown, really. I know people talk about small towns and big trucks and stuff all the time, but Lewistown is. I mean, Lewistown is your typical backwoods town. I mean, it's just, everybody knows everybody. It's all small businesses, and we're about 30 minutes from anywhere, as they say. It's a good little town. I wouldn't live nowhere else. My whole family lives here. I've grown up here my whole life.
Set up this afternoon out here at Spikes and Spurs Outfitters. It's real overcast, rainy. It's supposed to be snow starting tonight, but the temperature has dropped probably about 15 degrees in the last 2 or 3 hours. So hopefully that's going to be a perfect recipe for some big old bugs getting cranked up for the rut. Spikes and Spurs Outfitters, Lewistown, Missouri. Just out here living the backwoods life. He's coming this way.
That's a big buck.
Yeah,
That's mid-150s.
is he still coming?
If he's staring, looking at us, don't move. He's looking back behind us. Maybe hit a grunt or something.
I can't get to it if he's looking at us.
Nope, he's going down the woods. Hit that. You just ease down that pond. That's no part of it. Just kind of easy trotting down that hill.
Is he gone?
Huh?
Is he gone?
Yeah. He may come back out. was a stud right there. Gosh dang, that was a big buck.
That's a really nice buck. He came in, didn't quite get close enough for a shot, but he's still around for next time.
Travis is a perfect example of somebody that uses a ton of trail cameras. We found a tool to help us utilize our trail cam photos to be more efficient in the field. It's called HuntForce.
It's an online application where you can upload your photos and you can sort them by stand location, animal profile, and it lets you know when the best time, morning or evening, to hunt that stand is so you can be more successful in the woods.
At huntforce.com, you can upload your pictures, create big buck profiles. It's a great way for especially someone like Travis who has thousands of photos to make them work for you instead of just looking at big buck pics.
Check it out at huntforce.com.
Backwoods Life is also brought to you by Power Belt Bullets, America's #1 muzzle-loading bullet. Buck Bomb blows away traditional scents and attractants. Caldwell's Dead Shot Field Pod, bench rest accuracy when it matters most. Halo Rangefinders, never compromise, never miss. Wild Game Innovations' new Crush Trail Cams. The world of trail cameras will never be the same. The Pile Driver, any powder, anytime. Pile Driver Feeder by Wild Game Innovations.
There's no compromising performance when it comes to choosing optics.
They have to be durable and dependable, clear and bright. There are no second takes when the time comes to take the shot.
You need a brand you can trust that performs every time, no matter the conditions. That's why when we choose optics, we choose Hawk Sport Optics.
Hawk Sport Optics.
Bringing new focus to your world.
Muzzy broadheads have long been the bedrock upon which hardcore hunters have forged their reputations. And while our outer image has changed, we'll continue to serve you through dedication, innovation, and our relentless commitment to always be bad to the bone.
The King of Deer Nutrition and the King of Deer Management have teamed up to offer 3 new products from Antler King to attract, grow, and hold deer on your property. The Kiskies are happy with the results. We know you will be too.
All year long, our entire crew is running tons of trail cams.
Keeping an eye on the turkeys, hogs, bears, and of course big bucks.
We end up with thousands of pictures from all over the country.
They're nice to look at, but tough to organize and utilize.
Now we have help. HuntForce.com.
It's an online tool to make your trail cam pics work for you and help you be at the right place at the right time.
Whether you're running 1 camera or 100, HuntForce will work for you.
Visit HuntForce.com right now and sign up for your account.
This segment of Backwoods Life is brought to you by Shiver Carts, your authorized easy-go and bad boy dealer in Tifton and Valdosta, Georgia.
While we were in camp, we got word that Travis's grandpa was going to receive a Purple Heart.
He got the documentation for the Purple Heart, but never actually received the Purple Heart. So on Veterans Day, they had a big ceremony and gave him his Purple Heart finally after 62 years.
One of the great honors in the military is to receive a Purple Heart. And for Travis's grandfather to receive this honor some 60 years after being awarded it, it's a really awesome moment that we're glad that we could be a part of. For him to do it right there in his hometown in front of his family and friends, just something really special about that moment.
At this time, on behalf of the United States Congressman Sam Graves and the United States Army, we present to Mr. Merlin Earlywine this Purple Heart for his heroic service to our great nation, United States of America.
It was awesome. It was a tearjerker. I mean, seeing my grandpa like that, you know, my grandpa and grandma, one of my heroes growing up. Seeing him receive such a prestigious honor, it was great.
Just to be able to be there for that ceremony was a privilege. It was an emotional moment, not just for the family, but for anybody attending. To earn a Purple Heart is one thing, but then to receive it over 60 years later, it's a moment that not only the family, but I personally will never forget.
Let's give our local hero another round of applause.
And most people, when they come, they're hunters. When they leave us, they're our friends. We keep in touch with a lot of our hunters year-round. And it's fun for me to get to be a part of their life also, you know, as they're a part of mine when they come in to hunt with me.
On this trip, I'm blessed to get to share camp with some experienced hunters, a bunch of great guys, and I'm going to spend some time in the stand with Mr. Joe Hillman. We just got back in the stand after eating a big lunch. It was real cold this morning and saw, I don't know, 6 or 8 does and a small buck, but hopefully this weather's getting things kicked in gear. It's been real windy all day, but hope we have some action right here at Spikes and Spurs by the time it gets dark. There's some deer right over here in this corner right here, Joe. One of them's a buck. Come on, man, you get with it. You just knocked him down. That's what I'm talking about, Joe. You got your big old Missouri buck right there, man. All right. I'm pretty sure you knocked him down right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think 8, 9, 10, and about an inch-half sticker here.
That's a pretty buck, Joe. Is he biggest one ever?
Biggest one I've ever killed.
That's awesome. That's living the backwoods life. I consider that a privilege. Not just to get to spend time and get to meet Mr. Joe and hang out, but also to be there when he shot his biggest buck ever.
We see a lot of 130, 140-inch deer. It's not a fenced-in hunt. It's all free range what we do, so it's never a guarantee when you come here. But we like to put stands in, you know, optimum spots to give the hunters the best chance to kill something, because ultimately, if the hunter kills something, you know, that makes my business better too. Word of mouth is the best advertisement that you can get.
We've been farming all of our lives.
We work hard so we can enjoy hunting.
With Antler King products, we know our whitetails are getting the vitamins and minerals they need to remain healthy and grow bigger antlers.
It's clear we've made the right choice.
Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer.
Wild Game Innovations brings you the all-new Pile Driver. Its revolutionary auger design drills out powder attractants on a timer, whereas traditional feeders cannot. Hang it or strap it, make your powder feed last, and pile it on daily for up to 60 days. Protect your feed from the elements by keeping it fresh, and pile it on high. We're talking any powder, anytime. The Pile Driver goes up, bucks come out, and bucks go down. Wild Game Innovations, all new Pile Driver.
The new Deadshot Tree Pod from Caldwell. The Tree Pod allows for ultimate hands-free mobility, increased stability, and dead shot accuracy. Caldwell's Dead Shot Tree Pod. Accuracy anywhere.
184 is the biggest one we've taken on a free range hunt. That's pretty good. He was a typical 10-pointer. It was 2010. It ended up being number 25 in the nation, recorded to Boone and Crockett. So it was a pretty exciting time on that too. You know, on a lot of people, seeing 130 or 140-inch deer is a trophy of a lifetime to them.
Well, now it's Kevin's turn. He's got that rifle tag, and we both know that boy likes to shoot.
Just got set up for the afternoon right here at Spikes and Spurs Outfitters. We've been trying to hunt stands down along this bottom, and it just seems like we see deer, but we hadn't been seeing the big deer. Last year, Woody hunted out of this shooting house right here several times. It seemed like every time he sat here, he was shooting at deer. When he moved down to the edge of the field, he didn't see him. When he came through the shooting house, he was slinging lead. So, we kind of backed up a little bit, backed off the field, got back here in the shooting house. We'll see if that changes things.
I don't know what Kevin's problem is. He's sitting here watching these two nice bucks walk around, running out of camera light, worrying about who knows what, when he needs to be pulling the trigger.
That was a deer I've been after all season. He just got away. Spikes and Spurs definitely did their part. Bow season, rifle season, I was on bucks the whole time. I just never could seal the deal. But Northeast Missouri, Lewistown, Spikes and Spurs Outfitters is one I'll be back to every year.
I guess we're just gonna have to try again next year, keep our heads up and see what happens.
Backwoods Life is brought to you by these quality companies: Antler King, bigger bucks, healthier deer, Muzzy Broadheads, Bad to the Bone, Hawk Sport Optics, bringing new focus to your world. Quality archery designs. Focus on the shot. We'll take care of the rest. Ozonics, scent control that works. Huntforce.com. Find your game. Ghost Blind, total concealment in any environment. Lethal human scent elimination. Be certain, be lethal. Hunter Safety System, dedicated to saving hunters' lives. Bill Jordan's Realtree, family, friends, and the outdoors. Game Plan Gear, advanced hunting systems, Black Eagle arrows, superior carbon technology. Knockout lighted knocks, finally a frustration-free lighted knock. Mammoth Coolers, the best cooler since the Ice Age. By Spot Hogg See Easy reflective outdoor products, steady stock, and by these great companies.